Is that okay? Is my voice too quivery?
No, it was so beautiful. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
A strong marriage is dependent upon many factors, but beyond the love and the respect that you share for one another, Hailey and Ross, you must have a true friendship.
Staring in the silent cold, are you frozen?
A Scottish lad and a California girl walk into a bar. Our love story still makes me pinch myself just to make sure I'm not dreaming. It's not the fact that we just happen to be at the same place at the right time. It's the fact that despite growing up on opposite ends of the globe, we're each other's counterpart. Ross, love of my life, you are the most amazing love I've ever known. You make me happier than I could have ever imagined or even knew possible. You're so intelligent and have such a passion for what you do. You make me laugh until I cry, and you have grade A chat. You have given me a life where I can feel safe and comfortable to be completely myself. You know every inch of who I am, and through knowing that, you love me endlessly. I promise to hold on to our hugs for a few seconds too long. I vow to support and encourage you in all that you do. I vow to choose you even when you choose to go to the bathroom as soon as we're walking out the door. And baby, I vow to love you with all of my heart and soul because there is nothing I've been more sure of. I love you always. And I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with such an amazing man.
Hailey, I'm so happy that today I get to marry the love of my life. You make me more happy than I ever would have even dreamed was possible. I've always dreamed about a love like ours. And our last 4 years together have been the happiest of both our lives, and we're just getting started. I had to wait until my mid-30s to find you, and it was worth the wait. You're more beautiful than any words in this vow book or in the English language could describe. You're the definition of fun, positivity, and elegance, and your smile makes my hard days instantly better every time I see it. You're the only love I ever want, the only person I ever want to wake up next to. I promise always to work out our love and always make you the number one priority in my life. I can't wait to travel the world with you. I can't wait to start a family with you. And I can't wait to grow old together. And I can't wait to spend the rest of today, but more importantly, all of my tomorrows with you. I love you now and I'll never stop loving you. I love you, Hailey.
That you are husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride.
We so far I've been hearing about what a wonderful guy Ross is. I'm here to put an end to that. My dad asked me a couple of months ago, he said, "Keith, have you written your best man speech?" I said, "Dad, I've been writing this thing for 37 years. I know a lot of you think today's about Ross and Hailey, which it is in a way, but more importantly, it's about me and all the things that I've endured as Ross's brother."
Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen two people kiss so much in your whole life? I mean, really.
There will be no embarrassing stories painting anyone here in a bad or embarrassing light, and there will most certainly be no stories about ex-girlfriends, which, in Ross's case, is really easy, because there are none. Born in September 1983, Mum and Dad were originally, being their first child, they were hoping for a little girl, and of course, when Ross was born, they weren't really disappointed. My first memory of Ross Bennett was when I was about 2.5 or 3 years old, or whenever it is you have these sort of first memories, but I was running around the back garden in my nappy or diaper, and Ross came over to me, super sweet. He sort of sprinkled these flower petals in my head. He whispered in my ear, "I am God." And then he proceeded to whip me across the bare back with a garden cane. A story that I'll no doubt tell to a therapist one day. When Ross was 14, he bounced my head off a radiator in a hotel room, knocking me unconscious. And when I came to, he was begging me not to tell Dad what had happened. And I never have, and I never will. So, brotherly loyalty.
Hailey's best friend. I take that title and I have no qualms about saying it. I have known her my entire life. We learned how to walk and talk together. We learned how to swim in her childhood backyard together. Watching an easy love bloom has been transformative. More so, watching Hailey open up her semi-guarded, rather jaded, wouldn't cry if her life depended on it, heart, has been something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that this relationship, this forever one that we're all here celebrating, is the best one that her or I have ever been in.
Hailey, I'll never forget the first night that we met in Monaghan's. We were all chatting. You were guessing what we all did for a profession. Ross, lawyer, doctor, something professional. Dave, real estate. You looked at me up and down, looked me dead in the eye and said, "Drug dealer." That was actually the moment I knew that I loved Hailey as well. Although I've never worn that leather jacket since that night.
Ross is an amazing person. I'm certain that he truly loves my daughter and will take care of her. I was sitting with Mary last night at the rehearsal dinner, and she looked at me and asked me if I was sad about losing a daughter. And I said, I've never really thought about it like that. I've always thought about gaining a son-in-law, not losing a daughter. And You've actually been a part of our family since the day we met. And I just want you to know, Ross, that the day that you asked for my daughter's hand in marriage was the day I finally stopped worrying about who would look after her when I no longer could. And I want to thank you for that.
Everyone in this room has someone that like they wish could be here tonight that's not here. For me, that's my mum, and I wish my mum could have been here today. Like that's. I can feel my lip wobbling whenever I talk about her, but she would have been the happiest today, and I just really want to say to Hailey in front of all these people looking at us that she would have loved you so much, and she would have thought you the best thing ever. Okay.
Ross is fiercely loyal. He's loving, he's ambitious, he's caring, and he's driven. Natalie and Steele, today you've gained an incredible son-in-law, and Killian, trust me, you've gained an awesome brother. Since then, Hailey Hunter, you have made Ross so happy, and you've truly become a sister to me. You look so beautiful today, and Ross is, as I'm sure we'd all agree, an exceptionally lucky young man. There's a point that I'm meant to traditionally give the couple some marital advice. I failed Dave at that, I'm sorry Dave. But what advice could I truly give to you and Ross? Every so often in life, a couple come along that are so in love, they remind everyone else what love is. And Ross and Hailey Bennett, you truly are one of those couples. So my advice to you is never stop loving each other as much as you do. It's truly a lesson to us all.